Good morning, students. Welcome to our history class. Today we are going to start chapter number 8 of history, which is Buddhism and Jainism. With the end of the Vedic age, many important changes took place in the Indian society. During this period, new ideas were developed and two great men named Gautam Buddha and Vardhamana Mahavira was born in around 6th century BC. They were the spiritual and religious leaders who wanted to get rid of the evil practices prevailing in the society at that time. Buddhism and Jainism were the religions preached by them. So first we will start with Jainism. Vardhamana Mahavira was the founder of Jainism. Rishabdeva was the first Tirthankara of the Jains. What does the word Tirthankara means? Means great teachers of the Jains. And Mahavira was the last of the 24 Tirthankaras of the Jain. Mahavira was born in 540 BC at Kundagram in Vaishali, which was then situated in the region of present-day Bihar. He was born into a royal family. His father's name was Siddharth, who was the ruler of Lichavi clan. Vardhamana married a princess Yashoda. Since early days of his life, he used to think deeply about life, death, suffering, happiness, and religion. He left his wife and son at the age of 30 and became a mendicant who lived on alms. He got supreme knowledge or salvation after 12 years of constant penance, meditation, and struggle. He was able to conquer the self by getting victory over misery and happiness. He was known as the great conqueror or Jinnah since then. For the next 30 years, he traveled across Magad and Anga to spread and preach his message to the people. Let's discuss about the teachings of Mahavira. That is, teachings of Jainism. First was Ahimsa. Mahavira believed in Ahimsa or non-violence. He preached that there is a soul in everyone and even the unconscious killing of a smallest living being like an ant is a sinful act. Secondly, according to him, it should be the goal of everyone to set oneself free from the cycle of birth and death. And third, he preached that one should follow three ratnas or three jewels to achieve moksha. What were they? They were right faith, right knowledge, and right action. Third was their style of living, like how truthfully they used to live their honest, simple life. This was also one of the teachings of Jainism. This picture shows the symbols of Jainism. So on the top we have one moon shape, and on the top of that there is one dot. That indicates that it was Siddhas. Then we have three dots. It indicates right faith, right knowledge, right conduct. And then we have this swastik symbol. Swastik symbols is having four dots, and those four dots are indicating Dev, Narki, Triyancha, and Manushya. And then we have an hand. What does it indicate? It's indicating Ahimsa hand. Then the palm is indicating the teachings of 24 Tirthankaras, and finally they are trying to coordinate mutual support and interdependence. So these all are the symbols of Jainism. Let's discuss in detail about the three principles of Jainism, that is three Ratnas. First is right faith, believe in the teachings and wisdoms of the Mahavira. Secondly, we have right knowledge, means acceptance on the theory that states about the existence of soul. And third, we have right conduct, means observance of the 5 great vows: not to injure, not to lie, not to steal, not to acquire property, and not to lead immortal life. These were the three jewels or three Ratnas of Jainism. Digambras and Shvetambras were the two main sects that emerged out of the Jain religion. Digambras were sky-clad or naked ones, and Shvetambras were the white-clad who wore clothes. Jain monks continued to live in austerity. Most of them covered their mouths to prevent the killing of insects while breathing, and sweep the floor while walking to remove every tiny living creatures from their way. Jainism was followed by a large number of people as it was taught in Prakrit, the language of the common people. Mahavira believed in equality and discarded caste system. According to him, a man is born in a particular caste according to his deeds of the previous birth. He taught that anyone can attain salvation by performing good deeds. Performing ceremonies and rituals had no place in his teachings. All these factors helped in spreading Jainism. Jainism was spread to many parts of India like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu. Let's discuss the factors for the decline of Jainism. First factor was undue emphasis on non-violence hampered the spread of Jainism among farmers as their profession involved killing insects and pests. Second was factionalism in Jainism. Third was spread of Buddhism. And fourth was fasting, self-mortification, and all kinds of severity made masses lose enthusiasm. So these were the main factors which led to the downfall of Jainism. So for today's session we are going to keep up till here. We will continue with the next part of the lesson in the next class. Thank you, class.